What's up, Mech Bros? This is StoneWall with Broad Strokes News, and in this episode, we're going to be talking about MekTek, who is slated to bring their website back online December 10th in honor of MechWarrior 5 releasing. The purpose of this video is to inform you guys who don't know who MekTek is, and anyone who hasn't been in the MechWarrior gaming scene in a while, or they knew about MekTek and forgot about them. I found some info that might be relevant and make the website of MekTek coming back even more exciting. Alright, so on the Wayback Machine, I found something pretty interesting for October 8th, 2007, that snapshot. It seemed to be a good day for MekTek.net. They had reached 1 million posts, with I believe they had over 14,000 members on the site. But something interesting I found for September 2007, Mitch from Harebrained Studios, who did the BattleTech game that came out recently, he wrote an article here, a couple paragraphs about the FASA studio closing, which is FASA is the company of the god Jordan of BattleTech. And it was just interesting to see a post by Mitch on this random snapshot I hit for the MekTek site to show you guys. But Jordan, after FASA, he went to go make a company called Smith and Tinker. And in 2007, looks to be after FASA closed, they announced that they got from Microsoft the rights to MechWarrior, Shadowrun, Crimson Skies, and announced plans for properties for that. One plan that seemed to come up from that is Smith and Tinker gave MekTek the honor to distribute MechWarrior 4 for free, because these MekTek guys, they were the modding community. They were the best that BattleTech had for the gaming scene. And they went on to release Mech 4 for free and some MekPaks, added more mechs and different things to the game. Basically, kind of like expansions for the game. So they went all the way up to the MekPak 3, and they were teasing MekPak 4, and I'm not sure what happened, but 4 never came out, but it's been a rumor for years and years that it's going to come out. But what MekTek went on to do was a game called Heavy Gear Assault, or what they tried to do. I'll get to that in a second. Here's a clip of the game. Now, some of you might be noticing, hey, why is there mostly negative reactions over to the right side with 36% of a user review? And some of you might be saying, how come I never heard of Heavy Gear Assault? Well, MekTek kind of they got a lot of praise back in the day, but when you do things, you're gonna get praise and you're gonna get criticism. And some people, it's a very small minority, I think. This is what I believe, though. Um, some people didn't like what they did to MechWarrior 4, and more slack they got was when they quote sold out and left BattleTech to go make their own IP, which is Heavy Gear Assault. Heavy Gear did exist as something, but they decided to make a game of it, and a lot of people didn't like that. And make it worse, I believe their publisher really screwed them over to where they had a very kind of alpha version of the game that had some bugs in it, but they couldn't release it or make any updates to it because the publisher screwed them out of the game. So they really got it bad there from the community. And here is Vam talking about that. Heavy Gear Assault is currently locked up by Play Management. We're trying to get them to release the game to the developers so they can release their last patch and get it online. They've been completely unresponsive most of the time and sending out unreasonable demands the next. He says, fingers crossed. So basically, this Play Management here took over their game and wouldn't let it be released. Supposedly Hawken had some type of similar situation with that. So Vam is saying these things back in March of this year. So that was supposed to be, Heavy Gear Assault was supposed to be their baby, but it seems like it's not going to work out. But with the release of MechWarrior 5 coming, Vam has been talking about bringing the MekTek site back, which means for a very moddable MechWarrior 5 in the Unreal Engine, which Heavy Gear Assault seems to be also in the Unreal Engine, which I thought, oh, very interesting. So they already know what to do with the Unreal Engine. They could mod the crap out of MechWarrior 5, and I think that's very exciting. Besides, there's don't tell anybody, but I think there's rumors of the MekPak 4 coming. Something like that. MekPak 4 is supposed to be the very strategic version of MechWarrior 4, where you have ECM and directional jump jets, things like that, special movement. Here we have Vam in the Heavy Gear Assault Discord in March, talking with the other big dude of MekTek. He's saying it's the website. He found the website of MekTek going all the way back to 1997, along with the database and all that. And his second in command said that MekPak 4 was actually worked on last in July 2009. MekPak 3.1 was worked into fall of 2011. MekPak 3.1 is where they pulled in some of MekPak 4 into MekPak 3. Just a little bit of it, what they could get done at the time. It seems to be MekPak 3.1 is a little bit more rare to find. I've seen people sharing links of that today in the Heavy Gear Assault Discord. So you can get it. I'm not sure which version people play online right now. There's a second talking about he's trying to get that to work. And then over here, the next screenshot, Vam is saying he found backups for all of the official and community made content and patches for all of these Mek games plus other types of games. I had to cut this off, but there's other things they found works for. So that's good news. As you see down here, he found stuff from MekPaks 1 through 4, all of their Merc stuff, MechWarrior 4 free release, everything that people have done, which is that's a lot of data. I think he said another close to a terabyte of data, maybe a little more. So here, this is an important screenshot. Vam says he's working on getting the P encrypt patched out of the community with getting MekMatch online is the right first step. I'm calling this the road to MekPak 4 right here. I go on to read here, the old content won't hold up as well in a new engine, so I wonder if that's the right move. There's some coder talk, and then down next sentence, as soon as we move into Unity or Unreal Engine 4, we'll be officially stepping on Russ's toes, I think. That's if they took MekPak 4 and stuff into Unreal Engine. But what they could do with Unreal Engine is take MechWarrior 5 and mod it up, which I'm sure Rust and PGI would allow. So we could have two diverging projects here from MekTek and the community is MechWarrior 5 getting modded up and the MekPak 4 being released. So he says leaving the MechWarrior 4 code behind means leaving the Microsoft MekTek agreement behind as well. If MekPak 5 is an upgrade to MechWarrior 4, there isn't much can be said. The agreement covers this. Specifically, that MekTek will patch the engine to keep it working with modern systems. So we would have MekTek not trying to get in PGI's way. So I think they're pretty smart dudes here. Then we have Vam showing off how he found some of the MekPak 4 files. A few more screens I have. Vam also showing off some models. Come over here first. Rifleman. I'm not sure what MekPak this is for, but there's some shots he showed. The Mad Cat. The Thor. We have a group shot there of everybody. This could be, if it's a MekPak 4 or whatever, this could be a group of mechs they're including. So, with that, I figured I would show you guys the intro trailer that was made years ago to what the MekPak 4 is and kind of what it looks like. This will close out the video. I hope this informed you guys and gave you some things to think about maybe for the future of MechWarrior 5 and possibly the revitalization of MechWarrior 4 with all this content that could be coming to it within the next year or so. Now this is all speculation. Based on what I read, I can't speak for MekTek. This is just what I've seen with my research. So here's the video.
Through working with Virtual World Entertainment, MekTek was encouraged to release a last expansion for MechWarrior 4 known as MekPak 4. The MekPak 4 update really changes the game and turns it into something a little bit more cooler, I think. It makes the game a little bit more tactical, and it introduces features that we believe the community is going to love. Our beta testing group looks forward to the community's reaction because we've worked so hard to make sure that this is a quality release for the entire MechWarrior community. Some of the things that will be included in MekPak 4 include 10 new mechs. Each mech has been focused on for quite some time. We have certainly one of the featured mechs of MekPak 4 is the Turkina. This mech was modeled by Very Bad, and he's put quite a lot of time into this piece of artwork for the MekPak 4 release. Here we have a video of the Dasher using a piece of equipment in MekPak 4 known as Mask. The Dasher is running down the line at about 300 kilometers per hour, and he's going to blow his leg any second.
Leg damaged. Reverse disabled. Warning. Approaching critical heat level.
He's blown out his leg, and he's abused that mask system. You should only use mask for a very short period of time to boost your speed. In this little clip, folks, we're showing the new maps included in MekPak 4, and also showing the directional jump jet system that the Wasp is using. There's a number of new maps included in MekPak 4, and we hope that the user community will contribute more maps in the future. Alright folks, check this out. Here we have a Wasp fighting against some dropships using the MekPak 4 directional jump jet system. Notice the side thrusters as the Wasp is able to fly around the dropships. This functionality never existed before. The map that you're seeing is actually part of the Battlefield collection of maps that are included in the MekPak 3. We certainly hope people will take advantage of this type of technology included in MekPak 4 and be able to use the dropships in a way that they never could before. Alright folks, let's watch this Wasp. Alright, now he's jumping. So, the Wasp is in the air. Notice that he's getting hit with several SRMs. Now he's hitting back. He's dodging the SRMs because now he's capable of directional jump jets included in MekPak 4. You can see that the SRMs are missing him. He's flying around and causing grief to the assault mechs. It's absolutely one of the most fun features that we've included in MekPak 4. In this video here we have two Battle Cobras battling it out. You can see the Battle Cobras using the free-floating reticle. The player has the opportunity to float the reticle around the screen. Now here you can see that the Battle Cobra is shut down, and you can see that all his ECM has actually been disrupted. The Battle Cobra is a really great mech, and I think we'll enjoy the ECM feature in this expansion. We know that people are really going to enjoy these updates. So we look forward to seeing you on the field, and when MekPak 4 gets released, we certainly hope that it's going to get a lot of people playing mech and getting ready for that wonderful game that we're going to see from Smith & Tinker and Piranha Games.
Okay, so it is a pretty exciting time for BattleTech Warrior. Hopefully the reemergence of a modding community within BattleTech will really push MechWarrior 5 and MechWarrior 4 to new heights. Hope you guys enjoyed.